There's a free website that helps you practice your spoken English, build confidence, and improve your communication skills while meeting new people from all over the world. But there are two ways of using this website: the normal way and the actor's way. And by using it this way, you can learn to speak English naturally and confidently, just like them. Welcome, my awesome people! Its name is Episoden, and if you want to polish your speaking style, this website is absolutely perfect.
That's why I say, oh God, what I do?
My name's Albert, and I'm on a mission to make you fluent. In fact, on this channel, I give you every possible tool I discovered along my way to fluency, as well as everything that's currently working with my most successful one-on-one students. So, what's Episoden? If you don't know what I'm talking about, Episoden is a free platform specifically designed for English learners like you and me. Its concept is very simple. You join, go through a 2-minute interview with a moderator, the computer matches you with another partner, and voila! You're in a private chat room speaking English with another awesome person. But there's a twist. Every conversation lasts for only 7 minutes, then you change your partner. This is great because changing partners every 7 minutes allows you to adapt to different styles of speaking, different accents. And because the conversations are so short, you're less likely to feel stress. So far, so good. But there's a problem. In 7 minutes, there's not enough time to make real friends, nor get into a real conversation. Unless, my friend, unless you completely revolve the situation and use the actor's way. The actor's way is a simple yet incredibly powerful strategy that every performer uses to create memorable movies.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Heath Ledger, for example, known for his intense performance of the Joker in The Dark Knight, used this method so much to push himself to his limits.
You wanna know how I got him? Come here.
Even Joaquin Phoenix used the same method to portray his version of the Joker, but he handled this strategy a little better. But don't worry, my friend, you don't have to become an actor to speak good English. I'm about to show you the safe version of this method. The same version I used for years and got me where I am. So, let me get a little deeper. When you see them on the screen, these actors look so natural and confident that you might wonder how they do it. To be that good, all they do is work on their tone, gestures, and repeat the same lines over and over.
So, we are all going to take part in an acting class tonight, every single one of you. All right, this first and probably most precious exercise is called repetitions.
I know you expected something a little sexier, but the same method can be used also on Episoden to perfect your speaking style. Let's say, for example, you want to learn how to make a good first impression, which, by the way, I think it's a great idea. First impressions are extremely important, my friend. Studies show that people base their judgment of you on the first 7 seconds of a conversation. 7 seconds, my friend. So, in my opinion, they're pretty important. What's the clearest sign you made a good first impression? A simple, genuine smile. So your goal is to make your partner smile as soon as you introduce yourself. You don't need to tell any joke or be funny. You just need to be yourself and spark a simple, honest smile. If you make it, congratulations! You're a charming person. And you can use this method for something a bit more advanced. More on this on a second. But let's say you can't make it. Your introductions fall flatter than flatbread, and there's no reaction on the other side. Well, this is when things get pretty interesting. Because every 7 minutes there's a new conversation, every 7 minutes you can go back in time and repeat it all again. Just like, for example, in Back to the Future.
Okay, relax, Doc. It's me. It's Marty.
Oh, it can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know you did send me back to the future, but I'm back. I'm back from the future.
In other words, notice your partner's reactions. If you like how the conversation's going, keep it up. If you don't, change it in the next 7 minutes. Now, let me show you an advanced way to use this method to improve your confidence when using English at work. After tens of conversations on Episoden, I noticed that the questions are pretty much always the same. Where are you from? What's your job? Why do you want to improve your English? And this, my friend, is when you attack. Next time they ask you, what's your job? If you have a work presentation, use parts of that to answer the question. After a while, your confidence, your communication skills, and fluency will dramatically improve. Repeating answers to common questions like what's your job helps solidify your sentence structure and vocabulary. Repetition minimizes your mistakes, making your speech more natural and fluent, and it makes you more memorable as a speaker. Or, in one word, more charismatic. Now, if you're serious about it and want to improve super fast, here are 3 extra tips. Imagine to be a real actor. What's the most important tool you need? This is a script. A piece of paper containing the written sentences you want to say. If you write a script for your introductions, you can better organize your thoughts. And if you know what to say, when you're in the conversation, you can better focus on your pronunciation and fluency. This way, your message will sound clear and you will look more confident. This is not to say you start a conversation reading from a piece of paper, alright? You simply see how the conversation is going and take notes so you can adapt to it. Take it like a science project. If your approach doesn't work, analyze your performance like an experiment. Change it a little bit and notice the difference. See how the conversation continues. And if it still doesn't work, just try something else. As easy as this. Here is an example from Groundhog Day. This movie is about a man who lives the same day over and over again. In this scene, Phil is trying to impress Rita with a perfect conversation.
Can I buy you a drink?
Okay.
Jim Beam, ice, water.
For you, miss?
Sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist, please.
Can I buy you a drink?
Okay.
Sweet vermouth, rocks with a twist, please.
For you, miss?
The same. That's my favorite drink.
What's amazing here is how repetition allows him to adjust, improve, and gain confidence. This is exactly what happens when you practice conversations on Episoden. Each time you get better, more natural, and more prepared for the next one. But a conversation is made of many moving parts. How do you know what to change? Think of it as adjusting a recipe. When you change too many ingredients at once, it's very hard to know what made the dish taste better. If you want to have some control over your partner's reactions, change only one line at a time. This way, you can clearly identify which line make your partner smile or not smile. So change only one line, then check your partner's reaction. If it's good, keep it and find the next thing to improve. If it's not, change it in the next 7 minutes. But if you only change words, you're missing the most important part of a conversation. Everything else, my friend. Your posture, energy level, smile, The way you communicate is always more important than the words you use. So if you improve every other aspect of your conversation, you'll turn yourself into a charismatic and charming person ready to communicate at any level. But this opens a new can of worms. So if you want me to get a little deeper into these aspects of your communication, write a comment below. I'll be happy to create a video on this topic and tell you some of my best tricks.
Wow, this is great, Albert, but I have a little time to spend on this. I can't become a scientist or create recipes like you suggest.
I know what you mean, mate. Nowadays, nobody has time. So let me tell you what I do when I want to achieve a particular goal and feel like having no time for it.
Sure, tell me.
I hood it.
You what?
Yes, I hood it. I created a video on this topic, so you can understand what I mean. Using this very simple technique, I've been able to learn English, open a YouTube channel, and even create an online course to better help my students. So check it out and see you in there. Cheers!